Hi everyone. Uh, Welcome to this success factor introduction section. And coming to myself, I am Raghu. Got like 3.5 years of experience working on success factors, and prior to that, have 8 years of experience working on SAP, ABAP, HR ABAP, and worked as SAP compensation functional consultant. Guys, this is about myself, and you can always reach me at successfactortrainer@gmail.com or saphcm@gmail.com, or you can visit my website www.itlearningsolutions.com. Okay, and yeah. So let me continue with the demo session, guys. Okay, so here is the agenda for today's demo session, guys. We will be discussing in detail about like what is success factors, HCM system, and the history of success factors as a company and how SAP acquired them. And as success factor is a cloud-based system, we'll be talking about the cloud computing basics and the advantages, and those things we'll be talking about the cloud computing and the business suite. Business suite is nothing but the different modules offered by success factors. It's called as a business execution suite. We'll talk about the different modules available in the business execution suite and the functionality of them. And at the same time, we'll be talking about technical architecture of success factors, which gives you like the what are the different layers of success factor system, and where the business logic goes, where the database logic goes. All those things we'll be talking about that in the technical architecture section. And the system architecture is like how many number of systems, if a client is interested in implementing success factors, how many number of systems that he's going to have, like instance processing system, any other system that he is required to maintain. So those things we'll be talking about or discussing in the systems architecture, guys. And at the same time, the deployment or adaptation options, like how different types of deployments currently happening around success factors. We'll be discussing about that. And then we'll be talking about the integration, like how you're going to integrate the different solutions offered by SAP or like any other vendors who are offering integration of success factor with the third-party applications or other applications. We'll be talking about that. And also we'll be discussing about the role of a SAP success factor consultant in the project implementations. Then I'll be giving you brief introduction to the certification process with respect to success factors and the career prospect. And later, if you have any question and answers, I'll address those things, guys. Okay. Okay. So, what is success factors? Success factors, prior to SAP acquired success factors, success factor was an independent company, and it was founded in 2001, guys, in the year 2001 by Lars Dalgaard and Aaron Au. And this independent company became public on the Nasdaq global market, and you can see like the stock symbol is SFSF, guys. Okay. And what happened like in 2009 and 2010, there are several vendors came up with the cloud solutions in the HCM space, guys. Like Oracle came up with the Oracle Fusion HCM cloud product. Workday, founded by the former CEO of PeopleSoft, and even like SAP too, in order to compete with them, SAP also came up with its own cloud solution called Business by Design, guys, to offer the solutions in the HCM space. But during that time in the cloud space, Workday was the competitor for SAP, and SAP lost most of its business or key executives, especially in the US, to Workday. Okay, SAP already, as I told you, SAP is already into cloud with their business by design solution in almost all the ERP modules. It's not only SAP HCM, but it is not so success with that particular cloud product, guys. So SAP came to the realization that they were not going to able to build out their on-demand line of business talent applications quick enough to capture a meaningful share of the growing SaaS or cloud market, because the other competitors were already there in the cloud HCM space. So SAP changed its strategy. Rather than like developing another product for the cloud solutions, right? It started looking for acquisitions, guys. So when it started looking for acquisitions on the same lines, SAP acquired SuccessFactor company, guys. That's the history of like why SAP acquired SuccessFactor company. Okay, and before the acquisition, as I told you, SuccessFactor itself is a different entity or a company, independent company, and is providing more of talent management solutions in the HCM space. Okay, and as it's an independent company, it's got its own customer base, and it was market leader in the talent management solutions suite, guys. But I'm emphasizing they were market leaders in the talent management suite, but they don't have a complete HCM suite. I mean, say they don't have a core HR which maintains your employee master data. Okay, that particular suite is missing with success factors, guys. So that's the brief history of success factors, guys. So when SAP acquired SuccessFactors in December 2011, guys. That is when SAP acquired SuccessFactors, and although the deal struck in December 2011, the acquisition completed in February 2012, guys. And SAP acquired SuccessFactors company for approximately 3.4 billion US dollars, guys. So the moment SAP acquired SuccessFactors company, SAP has a big plan to go for the cloud based solutions and want to make SuccessFactors as a single solution for their HCM offerings, guys. And the the roadmap of SAP with respect to their cloud SuccessFactors HCM suite, we'll be discussing that going forward, guys. Okay, and we all know that. So we all know that SAP got its HCM suite, the R3 HCM suite, which is a really good product. But when we talk about SAP R3 HCM suite, the screens doesn't look good. The screens are not like user friendly, and it is the R3 system is very costly to maintain. Where we need to do installation of R3 servers, we need to provide security. I mean, the customer needs to provide security. He need to take care of backup, and performance is a drawback. Customization or R3 is going to take considerable amount of time, guys. So these are the several disadvantages that has been seen around SAP R3 system. Okay, whereas SuccessFactors is a very user-friendly system and it is very easy to maintain. Okay, and as it is a SaaS based system, the performance of the system is like really good, and it's take very less time to customize the system as per the client needs, guys. Okay, these are like a few comparisons between SAP HCM and the SuccessFactors, guys. And as I told you, when SAP took over SuccessFactors company, SuccessFactors don't have a core HR solutions. And then SAP started developing the core HR offering, and the module is named as Employee Central. So which comprises of your PA, OM, ESS, MSS modules along with now time management and payroll, guys. Okay, and that's a comparison between and the different the different offerings, different models offered by SuccessFactors, guys. Okay, and one important thing is like going forward, SAP is not going to do any new client implementations for SAP HCM suite, guys. All the new implementations are going to happen on SAP SuccessFactors, guys. Remember this, all the new implementations are going to happen on SAP SuccessFactors. Okay, and you can ask me a question like, what about the customers who already implemented SAP HCM for their HCM solutions or HCM needs? Okay, the good thing is like the existing customers can move on to SAP SuccessFactors. They can start implementing like one module at a time. Independently, it's not required to migrate all the modules of their SAP R3 to SuccessFactors at a time. They can move one solution at a time, and SAP is also going to withdraw their support for their talent management solutions on the R3 system by 2020, guys. Okay. So as we are talking about SuccessFactor cloud-based system, okay, SuccessFactors cloud-based is nothing but a SaaS-based system, guys. SuccessFactors is a software as a service, which is called as a SaaS model system, guys. Okay, so before we look at SaaS, what is cloud computing? Just to put it in simple terms, guys, cloud computing is when the software or the servers are hosted remotely and accessed via network, like on internet. So the best example to code for your cloud computing system is the any email account, guys, like your Gmail or Yahoo or any other email account, where you can see just if you have internet connection, right, we can just log into that server using our username and a password and access our email account. Okay, that is why cloud computing is the use of computing resources, I mean to say the hardware and the software, that are delivered to the users as a service over the internet. With cloud computing, users data resides with the cloud provider, whoever is the cloud provider. In the case of like an email, let's say if you talk about Gmail, right, Google is the one which is going to host the data or store the data on their servers. Okay, and essentially cloud is a platform to provide services, and to avail that services, the customers needs to pay subscription fees to the service provider, guys. Okay, and all these SaaS based systems are multi-tenant, which means that many instances of the software are accessed and are on the same application version. Okay, and the users have the customers has the flexibility which features and functionality to use in the standard solution and in the regular release that are introduced by the vendor. Okay, and you can ask me like what is this multi-tenant and how it is important for success factors. Usually there are in the SaaS based application there are two type of applications, guys. One is single tenancy and another is multi-tenancy. Single tenancy is nothing but the users of the cloud application has their own instance of database. I would say a particular customer will have their own instance of database and the application. Okay, both the database and the application are hosted on the cloud. Customers of the single tenancy have the benefit of having a customized solution, and they have, as they are going to have the database and the application hosted, right, they have the enhanced security, guys. Whereas in the case of multi-tenants, there are multiple customers have access to the same application and to the database or their servers, but the service provider is going to provide proper security and authorizations so that the users of one customer are restricted to view their own data. Okay, so that's the difference, guys, where in the case of multi-tenancy, you will be sharing the resources. Say a client implemented or a customer, say company Amazon implemented success factors, and at the same time company like say Flipkart implemented success factors. So this customer Amazon will be using the same resources, and the customer Flipkart is also going to use the same resources, but they are totally segregated. Each entity is called as a tenant here. They will be using the same resources, but the Amazon people cannot view the data of Flipkart, and Flipkart is the same thing. They cannot view the data or the application customization that has been done by Amazon guys. So that's how the security is going to be provided in the multi-tenancy. Okay, any questions guys so far? Okay, yeah, if you don't have any questions, so when we talk about the SaaS based applications, there are several advantages that we do see with the SaaS based applications. As the service provider is going to provide regular releases, these releases are going to be automatically available for the customers guys. We don't need to do an upgrade from the customer perspective. Okay, and the latest version of the software is used across all the customers. As we are talking about the SaaS based application of the cloud systems, the customer is not going to install the hardware or provide or maintain the licenses, or he's not going to take care of the security or the backup aspects guys. So the advantage is like, we are not going to, the customer is not going to install any hardware. You can reduce that cost towards the buying the hardware and providing the backup and security for that. And the performance of this, all the SaaS based applications is really good, and it is very stable application guys. Okay, and the SaaS based application is more manageable, and efficient support is going to be provided by the software or the cloud providers guys. And we have complete security of data as well guys. And as we are talking about the security, right, SAP SuccessFactors security is like the data is completely secure. The data is encrypted using 256-bit encryption algorithm, and they are certified with several certification agencies across the globe guys. Okay, and their data centers are, SAP SuccessFactors data centers are like bulletproof, and they do have like closed circuit cameras, which is accessed with the card key biometric and ID badge systems only guys. So when we talk about the security standards, right, these the building standard, the data center standards are marked by I remember like ANSI TIA EIA 942 tier 3 guys. Okay, and that is how they are providing security for their data centers guys. Okay, coming to the different solutions offered by SuccessFactors to its customers, and all these solutions bundled together is called as a business execution suite, or BizX suite guys. Okay, the BizX suite covers your HCM, I mean the core HR needs. You can see here the core HR solutions and the talent management solutions. Okay, I mean say, oh, just a second guys, the core HR solutions, the talent management solutions, analytics part, workforce analytics and the planning, and the social collaboration tool. Okay, this, these are the key components of your business execution suite guys. Basically the suite contains your employee central module, performance and goals, compensation, recruiting module, and your learning solutions, LMS, succession management, recruiting, onboarding, and workforce analytics, workforce planning, and SAP Journals. We'll discuss in detail about all these different modules offered under these 4 different solution verticals guys. Okay, let me clear this. Just a second guys. Okay, sorry about that guys. Okay, so this is the pictorial representation of your business execution suite. You can see here the employee central is the core module, which maintains your employees master data and their time details, and in cases their benefits and their payroll information, guys. And on top of that, you can see here the goals and performance, basically the talent management needs, analytics, and the social at the SAP JAM module here. Okay. And here you can see the roadmap of SAP with respect to their HCM solutions, the cloud-based HCM solutions called as SuccessFactors, guys. And you see here, when you look at this particular module or this particular, excuse me, guys, when you look at this particular slide, see, the modules which has been marked in this light gray color are the go forward solutions or go forward modules offered by SuccessFactors for their HCM needs, guys. Okay, and you see here on the on-premise, which is their SAP R3 systems, the go forward solution is for performance and goals, compensation, succession, recruiting, learning, the social needs, workforce planning. You see, it's a cloud-based, the SuccessFactors, their cloud-based system is a go forward solution. And SAP has been very clear about their future roadmap, and you see here the future roadmap is with respect to SuccessFactors, guys. Okay, and one more thing, let me add here. These components which has been marked in this gray color are the one where SAP is going to invest their money and innovate those modules going forward, guys. And the components not planned to be innovated, which means that their SAP R3 performance goals, compensation, succession, recruiting, learning, okay, social workforce planning will still be supported till 2020 only, guys. Okay, and as I briefly told you about the different modules available under business execution suite of SAP SuccessFactors, let me discuss in more detail about each of these modules under the business execution suite, the performance and goals. The performance and goals of SuccessFactors module helps to communicate the goal strategy to the employees in the organization. It helps to create meaningful individual goals across the organization, and it helps executives to monitor or the managers to monitor the goal progress in real time. With that, it helps them to reward, measure, I mean say evaluate the employee performance to the, and also it helps to tie the employee performance to the business results of the organization. Okay, and there are several tools offered by SuccessFactors in this performance and goal management module, like goal library, writing assistant, stack ranker, team rater. So these are the different tools offered by SuccessFactors. Let me log into the system and show you guys rather than just talking about here. Give me a second, guys. Okay. And here you can see I logged into SuccessFactor instance, and what I'm going to do is, like, if I go to the admin center, being an administrator SuccessFactor consultant, you will be doing most all your customization with respect to SuccessFactors from this particular admin center page or admin tools page. As you can see, you'll be doing pretty much the customization around your goal management from this particular place. You see here goal import, goal execution setting, goal management features, your templates, how you are going to manage your goal plan templates in your organization. All those things is going to happen from this particular place, guys. Okay, and coming to the compensation, the another module of your success factor or the business execution suite is your compensation management or compensation, as you can see here. So the compensation module helps to, at the large expense for most companies, most of the solutions lack integration of compensation with the goals and performance. And here in the case of success factors, you have like a pretty tight integration between your goals and performance and the compensation module, guys. So with goals and performance management module, to bring the required data to your compensation and to the compensation administrator and line managers, it's pretty tightly integrated. So the compensation reviewers or the compensation managers will take precise decision or quick decision what they're related to their employees compensation, guys. And success factors offers multiple compensation components. Like when we talk about multiple compensation components, they are like salary, stock, bonus, lump sum payment options, okay, and provisioning budget calculations for salary hikes, are the bonus payments or the lump sum payments to the employees. Okay, and it also provides success factor compensation module also provides flexibility to write guidelines, eligibility rules for their employees, the proration and the generation and to generate compensation statements for their employees. All these things can be handled from the compensation module of the compensation solution offered by success factors, guys. Will not be deep diving into the configuration in this session itself, but the training sessions will help you to do that particular thing as the configuration of each and every module and each and every topic of this particular module, guys. Okay, so let's move on to the another module of your business suite, which is nothing but the succession and development module. This module, succession module, mainly deals with the anticipating and planning of your staff changes required for the organization, guys. And it helps to make sure that you have the ready talent available at all the levels of your organization. It also helps align learning activities with the competency gap to make sure that your workforce for the current and the future needs, guys. Okay, let me go back to the admin center. Okay, and here you can see the succession and the development. Well, all the required configuration is going to be maintained from this particular your org chart configuration section settings. Everything is going to be done from this particular place, guys. And another module in your BZX suite or module offered by SuccessFactors is recruiting. So the recruiting module helps to identify successful profiles, also help recruiters to identify qualified internal talent availability in the organization. Okay, it also the success factor recruiting module also help provides a one-page interface involving everyone in the hiring process as a hiring team effort, guys. So that particular one page that I'm talking about makes the recruiting process very transparent in the organization, guys. You see here different configuration that you are required to maintain for your recruiting module success factor is going to be done from this particular admin center recruiting configuration page, guys. Okay, and your SAP jam is nothing but this is formally known as SAP. It's called, this model is acquired from SuccessFactors jam, guys, and it's now being offered as SAP SuccessFactors HCM suite. Okay, it helps to do your social collaboration platform, and it enhances communication, sharing, onboarding process of new employees, collaboration across all the employees of an organization. Okay, it's pretty much like it incorporates your social media functionalities like Twitter, Facebook, your Google Plus. Okay, so all these things can be done using your SAP jam module, guys. Okay, and your workforce analytics and reporting, your analytics module. And if you see here, your workforce analytics module will help, or I would say this workforce analytics model is similar to the BW system. If you talk about SAP, right? SAP BW system where reporting is being carried out. Okay, and workforce analytics module of SuccessFactors offers a wide range of standard reports, and it also helps you to build custom reports which are in line with the SuccessFactors HCM process. And the productive analysis, the predictive analytics are also offered by your SAP SuccessFactors Workforce Analytics